another Welcome to My Mind video. Opinions of the Mind YouTube channel. Thank you so much if you've seen a couple of these videos. I was listening to, while I was doing some yard work today, Dean Gracios, I believe his name is. He wrote Millionaire Secrets or Millionaire Habits. To actually become a millionaire, you know, you had to do these certain habits. Obviously, the title of the book doesn't matter, but the message that I got from it did. And that was something that I've truly had to come to grips with today, and that is the fact that I never thought I would say this, but I figured out why I've been opening so many businesses, and I figured out why I've wanted to own so many businesses. I've looked for a point to prove. Maybe to those who thought that, you know, my dreams were too far-fetched or my actual aspirations and stuff weren't possible, and everything I was trying to do was just too much, and it just wasn't meant to be from a normal guy like me, because I don't have like a background in being poor, but I also don't have a background in being very rich and things handed to me and me just getting things the easy way. I've had things just like everybody else to where they have not been the easiest, but at the same time they haven't been the worst. And I've learned these days to look on the positive side of things, especially with a lot of the things I do that I know that are like not the end of the world. So for instance, the thing that I learned today that made me want to share this on video was I've learned that the reason I opened up so many different businesses and I've tried to become a multiple income stream earner was not because of the fact that I was intelligent, not because of the fact that I am trying to help everybody and, you know, nothing's in it for me, but it's the fact that I was trying to prove something to others. Now, if you think about that, that's really powerful. Like, people would ask me, what do you do? And when I would say, I'm an entrepreneur, I would own it. Well, that's because I knew that when I said that, that put in their head, boom, it means a little bit more than just doing da-da-da, which is just some example of something that is completely okay and acceptable, by the way. But let's just say it's just one job, like what I'm doing right now, serving or sometimes bartending. I didn't want that to just make up who I was. So when I opened these businesses, I felt, even though it put me in major amounts of debt, and even though it might not have been the smartest move when it comes to income or even just livelihood, but I knew it gave me something of credibility. It gave me a form to be proud of. It gave me some kind of making me different, you know? And what I didn't realize when I was opening all these businesses and trying all these things, because I've went from promoting nightclubs to taking care of different situations with handyman work and construction, minor construction, nothing that required a GC. I did promoting for flooring cementitious design. I did Italian ice. I did, you name it. I've done it. I mean, I've literally tampered with so many different things that it was all about the love of just business for me. I thought that I was making myself a better businessman, and I thought that I was expanding my horizons by the, you know, monuments or by the loads, right? But I wasn't. I was really hindering myself from focusing on one thing, and that one thing that I should focus on, I don't know if I've found it. I don't know if I'm going to find it anytime soon, but I know the reason of why I was doing what I was doing. And it's amazing when you find out what the reason is, because then you're like, all right, now I can focus on learning from that, moving on, and then taking all of those lessons, compiling them into another experience, and then doing it better the next time. And that's what's so beautiful about this whole situation and about that aha moment I had, is I remembered why, subliminally and deep down, even though I didn't even know it then, I was starting these many businesses and doing what I was doing. It's because I was looking for something to prove. But even though I helped so many people, and even though my partners that I was in business with helped so many people, and, you know, helped could be like, oh, just did a service for them, or, you know, help them by giving them a point of pleasure, or an instant of, you know, like happiness, something like that, right? It can be any along the lines of that. But I didn't stay consistent. I fell through with a lot of the things I was supposed to do, and I had no organization. And I got to be honest with you, I'm not good at organization, but that's okay. I don't have to be. I'm going to one day have someone that's going to be able to help me with organizing not only my businesses, but my life. And maybe that'll be my future wife, or maybe that'll be like my kids that I got to just buckle down and do it for. Could happen tomorrow. I don't know. But the point is, I found out the reason was not motivated by the true purpose of what I thought I was doing it for. And that is a reason of many that actually are reasons. I believe that those things didn't work out. And I gotta tell you, it feels good to know that, because I've, as of lately, meaning 3 years now, I've been in real estate, almost 3 years, and I loved it. I love it, and I loved it, and I'm gonna continue to love it. And I've been using the brand Rod the Realtor, and I've loved helping people. And I've been truly passionate when walking through houses, and I've been using innovative marketing that I've learned works and does not work in all these other companies, and it's just been a blast. And I've been really thankful, because these interpersonal relationships that I've developed with people, you really can't put a price on it, because there is none. And even though it was all for the love of, getting them where they needed to be so that I could pay my bills and so that I could build my, mansion and legacy of my life, I still got to be almost friends with these people that I can still reach out today. I mean, you're watching this, probably one of them, and you know what I mean. Like, it's okay to have this as work, because it doesn't feel like work. It feels like something that I would do all day, and that I am going to do all day, and just enjoy it and love it. And I want you to take that one thing, the whole purpose of this video. Thank you so much for watching, but I want you to take that one thing that you know that you're actually doing the reason for, and I want you to think about, what is the true reason? Find out if your reasons are correct, and find out if you actually need to, enhance what your vision is on what you're doing, because you might not know it, but it could be motivated by something completely different. But as of now, these days, I'm not really concerned with proving myself to people, because I want to prove myself to me. That's what matters, is proving myself to me. And I share these videos because I feel like you can take these actual lessons or take these forms of advice and apply them to your own life. And even though I don't always practice what I preach, I believe that I'm striving every single day to notice more and more what it's going to take to be my best self. I hope you do the same. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.